A safe place that was purchased to protect against the weather is now letting it leak in. Water is seeping into a storm shelter in Bledsoe County, leaving one family worried about the next time they have to use it.
That's right. News Channel 9's Karen Zatkulak talked to the family today and joins us now with their frustrations. Karen, has the company even responded to their complaints?
Well, Kim and Calvin, it took several weeks, but a representative with Shelter Plus did come out to their home. They promised to repair it, but that was nearly 2 months ago. And the family is now left waiting with a shelter that may not even be stable. David Jones sops up the groundwater that's sitting inside his storm shelter.
You can say I've slowed the leak down. It's not near as bad as it was.
He's got the pictures to show that there's been as much as 2 inches in here when his family was in here as well back in March, trying to stay away from severe weather.
We were standing in 2 inches of muddy water in the bottom of it. So it needs to be repaired.
The Jones had the shelter installed back in August before their house here was rebuilt. This is their old one, blown away and scattered everywhere on April 27, 2011. Jones' wife was hiding inside this bathtub and was hurt in the twister. Her mother and her aunt, who lived next door, were both killed. Storms now bring back terrifying and tragic emotions for the Jones, who thought this shelter would help block the dangerous weather.
Well, it's very frustrating when you pay, $7,000 for something to protect your life and your family. And
Jones says there's now a serious problem with that protection. The holes in the sides and bottom that he's tried to fix himself since the company, Shelter Plus, has not. He says his initial emails and calls weren't returned for 6 weeks. Then in April, someone did come take a look, promising to fix it in a couple of weeks.
Here it is, June 7th, and we have still heard nothing. I mean, not a phone call, email, nothing from them telling us what they're going to do.
We also called the number listed and left a message and emailed Shelter Plus with no response. Jones says for his family, who certainly lived through the worst, it's the worst outcome possible.
With what's going on with it, we don't know if the integrity of the shelter is good or not.
That their safe place may not be safe at all. And depend on us to let you know if we hear back from Shelter Plus. The Jones say all they want is for their shelter to be fixed and to know that it's safe. Kim.
Karen, thank you so much for that story.